Okay, testen wir mal die Lautstärken und alles. Hallo, hallo. Okay, das sollte alles laufen. Let me welcome you guys to my second stream. Whoever is there, wer immer auch da ist, schreibt da was in den Chat, sodass ich weiß, wer da ist und wer dieses Mal wieder zuschaut. Wir zocken heute mal dasselbe Spiel wie gestern, aber nur der Anfang, so dass wir mal sehen, wer alles da ist und dann später, das hier ist jetzt quasi nur die Vorrunde für das, was ich später geplant habe. Da werde ich nämlich später auch noch was in die Beschreibung reinschreiben. Später wird es nämlich ein etwas storylastiges Spiel, denn da werden wir nämlich Dogma anzocken. Und ich denke mal, heute haben wir vielleicht noch ein paar englische Gäste dabei. So later this evening, this is just a warm-up, this game. And later on we will play some story-heavy games. That's called Dragon's Dogma. Ich hoffe, der eine oder andere hat vielleicht was von dem Game gehört. Es ist eines meiner Lieblingsspiele. Ich habe es quasi ganz frisch erworben für wenig Knete. Aber ich denke mal, das wird schon ganz cool werden. So, schreibt mal, wer da ist. Oder wenn ihr Fragen habt, könnt ihr auch gerne schreiben. Let me welcome you guys to my, wie auch immer, second stream. Whoever is there, wer immer auch da ist, schreibt da was in den Chat, sodass ich weiß. Let me okay. Weiter geht's. Sag mal, wie so die Qualität ist. Ist es laut genug, das Spiel? Bin ich zu laut? Sag mal, was ihr davon haltet. Am I too loud? Is the game, is the audio good so far? Is the audio too loud from the game? Is the audio of my voice too loud? Just say, give me feedback, guys. Whoever is watching this. Because I can see you watching. Ich kann sehen, dass ihr zuguckt. ist irgendwas mit dem Controllers nicht so richtig. Also immer wieder will er das Fernglas anlegen. Irgendwas stimmt hier nicht. Habe ich vielleicht aus Versehen das... Ja, ich habe wahrscheinlich das Anvisieren falsch. Einen Moment. Hm. Okay, nee, das ist alles okay. Just in case you're wondering what I'm doing, oder nur falls ihr euch fragt, was ich gerade mache. Ich versuche schnell noch eine Mission hinter mich zu bringen, weil das Money bringt und Erfahrung. Und mein Level ist zwar noch nicht hoch genug, aber im Vergleich zu gestern habe ich einiges noch freischalten können. Nämlich besitze ich jetzt starke Waffen, die jetzt wesentlich besser geeignet sind, um das Wild zu jagen, was es hier gibt. Und nur für den Fall, dass ihr euch wundert, warum ich so viel Englisch zwischendrin rede, wie gesagt, ich denke mal, dass wir heute noch ein paar englisch sprechende Zuschauer haben und naja, ich versuche halt ja, ein bisschen multi-international zu sein. Also, ja, schadet ja nichts. These are Landmarks, das sind so Landmarken, die ein bisschen was über die Geschichte des Jagdreviers erzählen. In dem Fall ist das hier halt der pazifische Nordwesten. The Pacific Northwest, that's the hunting reserve that we are in right now. and the hunting reserve is, well, it's fictional, also dieses Hunting Reserve gibt es nicht in Wirklichkeit, aber naja, die Tiere, die hier leben, die Fauna, die Flora, die gibt es in Wirklichkeit im pazifischen Nordwesten. The fauna and flora is pretty accurate, especially with this kind of game where almost everything is as, well, maybe not as realistic as possible, but as accurate as possible. Das hier ist zurzeit auch eigentlich mein Lieblingsjagdrevier. Einfach aus dem Grund, weil die Tiervielfalt hier ein bisschen größer ist und weil die Tiere viel größer sind, die man hier jagen kann. The reason why I'm hunting here, or the reason why we play this hunting reserve right now, is because the animals that you can hunt here are much bigger, or, well, let's just say it's a little bit more variety of big animals here. The second hunting reserve is in Northern Europe, where more or less I live, and the fauna and flora there remembers me pretty much like home. Ich benutze zurzeit nur zwei Gewehre, die für zwei Klassen von Tiergrößen geeignet sind, die mittlere und die größte. Also 2 und 4. Oder 2 bis 4, sagen wir es mal so. Und für mehr reicht, also mehr brauche ich nicht, um hier jagen zu können. Falls ihr euch fragt, warum ich hier einfach nur durch die Gegend laufe, nun, das funktioniert halt eben so in dem Spiel. Es gibt bestimmte Orte auf der Karte, sogenannte Need Zones, wo die Tiere schlafen, wo Tiere fressen, wo Tiere trinken, und die sind halt ausgezeichnet. Hier auf der Karte zum Beispiel ist eine Need Zone, ein Bedürfnisgebiet für den Schwarzwedelhirsch oder für den Black-Tail Deer. Und Black-Tail Deer ist halt eben nicht so einfach zu finden. Und die halten sich halt in den frühen Morgenstunden genau in diesen Gebieten auf. Und die gibt es auf der ganzen Karte verteilt. Für jedes einzelne Tier. Und wenn man die so ein bisschen abgrasen kann oder so ein bisschen halt eben beobachtet, dann kann man halt eben Tiere an gewissen Stellen abpassen. Man muss sich aber halt eben selbst auch furchtbar leise und furchtbar anstrengen, nicht gesehen zu werden von Tieren und nicht gehört und nicht gerochen. Hier zum Beispiel, this is a good example. I can see white-tail deer poo, and yeah, it tells me that this is a very old poo pile. So that means the deer that comes through here, or did come through here, that was actually a while ago. So I don't need to track his footprints, because yeah, that wouldn't be effective because it's long gone. So there is not a big chance that we will see this specific animal. einer der großen Vorteile oder einer der größten Punkte, warum ich dieses Spiel so gerne spiele, sind einfach die sehr beeindruckenden Landschaften und die sehr beeindruckenden Bilder, die man hier sieht halt eben. In welcher schöner Natur man halt eben jagt. Und man muss sich halt vor Auge fassen, diese Natur gibt's halt eben wirklich. Diese Art von Vegetation, diese Art von Landschaft gibt es wirklich. Oh. There he is. That's a black-tailed deer. No, that's a white-tailed deer. But I made it nervous. So also it's alone, it's a female. I need to shoot the male. The females are much more common, and so I don't get much points for a female. I need to find a male. Now I get a need zone for the white-tailed deer. This is a need zone where they sleep. So that means when I come here between 9:30 in the morning and 13:30 in the evening, in the noon, I can maybe see some deer here. And over there is another need zone, but I don't know for which animal. Aber wie bereits gesagt, wir sind eigentlich nicht hier, um jetzt hier groß rumzuschießen. Wir sind eigentlich hier, um eine Mission zu vollbringen. Weil man bekommt verschiedene Missionen von verschiedenen Leuten, die halt eben in diesen Gebieten leben. Größtenteils Jäger oder halt eben Leute, die halt einfach aus dem Stadtleben aussteigen. Das sind halt Charaktere, mit denen man halt sich halt eben arrangieren muss. Die geben die Mission, dafür kriegst du Geld, Erfahrung und so steigst du in dem Spiel auf. Aber natürlich kannst du auch ganz einfach, wenn du willst, einfach losziehen und eben Trophäen einfach so sammeln. Das geht auch. You can do missions for different people. Like the mission that we're doing now is a dude who named Richard Hope, who has some problems with, I think, some animals, and we have to talk with him, and he gives us a mission like kill this and this and this, or confirm a kill of this and this animal. And that's most of the missions that you get. You can also do photo missions where you just need to take a picture of one or two animals in a specific landscape or stuff like this. And yeah, that's all that you need to do. So there are some peaceful missions. Well, peaceful is maybe not the right word for it, but at least I need to take a photo of the animal, and that's it. Well, there we go. We have another another white-tailed deer, but this time it's a male. And the males are actually much more common, much more uncommon, I mean, and the rating is higher on their kills. So when I get them, when I get the trophies of them, They are give me much more or much better points and scores. Because of the antlers. That's the only reason. They have antlers and they give a nice bonus. Oh, there it is. That's a female. That's a female. And where the female is, there is the male not far away. Like in real life. It's somewhere over there, but like I said, I'm not here to kill animals right now. I need to do the mission first. After that, I think we can do some actual hunting. But it's most of the time it's really just luck. You really can just have luck, and the female make a or the animal makes a certain sound because the animals are shouting and broadcasting all the time. Also die Tiere rufen oder machen Rumpfschreie, so ein Kram halt eben. Und dann kannst du die Tiere relativ einfach hören. Ohne große Probleme. Und sie anhand daran eben auch dann schießen. But you have like some lures and some stuff that you can use to mimic the sounds that the animals are making. So you can ambush them when they come to look for the sound. But that doesn't work all the time. And the reason why I'm using my binoculars so much is you can mark the animals for a few seconds, so you can see their outlines from them. So you can shoot them easily. Der Grund, warum ich die ganze Zeit versuche, die mit dem mit dem Fernglas zu erspähen ist, dass wenn ich das Tier mit dem Fernglas erspähe, kann ich es für eine ganz kurze Zeit auch markieren. Also sehe ich es einfach besser. Dann wechsle ich zu meinem Gewehr und dann schieße ich. Aber mit dem Gewehr kann ich nichts markieren. Das ist das Problem. Das Markieren funktioniert nur mit diesem Fernglas.
You're getting close. Hope mentioned seeing some tracks in the mud. See if you can find them.
Okay, screw it. I will hunt this. There it is. I'm not gonna shoot it now, because I need to wait. Right now I could kill it. There are two. Where is the second one? There it is. Perfect. That was a perfect shot. That was. You see, that's the thing in this game. You need to wait. You don't shoot the first animal that you see. You need to wait, and then you need to see how many animals are there and how good how good they are. You see, this was a perfect shot. So now I gonna confirm my kill. And you see, I got this is now the complete scoreboard. What sex is the animal? It's a female. It weighs 46 kilos. It has a normal kind of fur. I didn't need to track it much. It was this is the difficulty. That was one. That was the easiest one. I have no trophy because it has no antlers or something like that. The trophy is 0 because I have no trophy. The efficiency is 100% because I shoot it right in the heart and in the lung. This is an absolute kill shot. This is the best shot that you can get because it's a clean kill. The animal doesn't suffer, and it's the cleanest way to kill an animal. The ethic bonus is 100% because I used the right rifle, the right ammunition. It wasn't an overkill or something like that. And I killed a few others of these before, so I get 100% again. I get 500 points of score, and I get a bronze score. 590 money. I don't know if it's called credits. So yeah, you have no real money. And my EP. Here you see the kind of weapon that I used. I used the Ranger. That's the perfect weapon. The ammunition, the distance that I had, like 12 meters. This is like super easy. I didn't even need to zoom. And then I see exactly where my shot hit it, and which organs are where penetrated. In this, it's the muscle, then the heart, and then the lung. So it hit all these three things. So it was one of my precise shots. The rating of the score is very low because it was easy because yeah, it was very close. So yeah, that's why I get not much. So, but you still need these shots because you need to make these kinds of shots because you don't get money when you're not hunting. When you're not hunting, you are not getting anything. So yeah, you need to do that. Unfortunately, I have not much ammunition. So yeah, that's I have only one shot in this gun. But but I only need one shot. Normally, I normally only need one shot for an animal. I don't shoot twice. I have another gun. It looks like the same gun, but it is a different one. This one is a rifle that is strong enough to kill even the biggest animals. I could use this gun, of course, for the deer that I just shot, but this is not the way you do it. You need to shoot with the right gun, the right animal. If you do it wrong, you're not getting a high score, and you lose valid points.
You found him? Great. Snap some pictures for the record and see if they lead anywhere. Yeah, definitely human. Looks like a troublemaker then. Now, I don't want you to go picking any fights, but maybe you could follow them and see where they lead.
Yeah, this is what I mean. You do like the problem solving for them. So yeah, that's kinda the thing that you do, kinda the stuff that you do for them. There is a hotkey for changing the scope on your weapon. I want to see which key it is. There is a hotkey to change the scope, but I don't know the key. Or maybe they removed the key, I don't know. But you can like do it with iron sights. So yeah, to do it with iron sights you need to very good confidence in yourself to do that, so that's not easy. Some people only use iron sights. I don't know why. It's ridiculous to do that, but well, hey, some people think they are very good at that. So hey, why not? But I know for a fact you don't encounter any humans except for other players in the multiplayer. So yeah.
Some ripped clothing. And no more tracks, huh? Well, just leave it for now and I'll see what I can come up with. This'll help though. Thanks.
So you see, now I got a lot of money and I got a lot of other stuff. A lot of experience. So now I have 2 side missions. Like this one is like find the tracks from 3 different black-tailed deer. And this has to happen in a specific kind of region. In this way, Belmont. And the other one is I need to go to Lake Chilla, and there I have to kill 2 white-tailed deer and confirm the kill. I think we do the last one, because I need to. Oh, and here you see this blob here is blob is the pressure zone. The pressure zone means that you. I'm sorry. The pressure zone describes the zone where the animals are extremely nervous, and it's extremely hard to kill an animal here because I killed one already. So the hunting pressure is very you see there are a few zones with hunting pressure because well, I killed some animals there. So yeah, that's the more I spread out, the pressure zones slowly fading away because, well, of course the pressure goes down sometime. And don't worry, I don't need to walk in every direction. I just can use the quick
I'm
use
still
the
looking into that
big stuff.
incident at Hope's camp. I spoke with him and he wanted me to pass on his thanks. He's been having some problems finding food lately, though. The black-tailed deer are surprisingly scarce in Belmont for this time of year. Now Hope seems to think some black bears are passing through and scaring off the blacktails. Could be true, but it's hard to know for sure. If you come by any bear tracks in Belmont, let me know.
Oh, there are some elk tracks. Let's see what we can hunt down there. Unfortunately, it's raining now, so that's a bummer. Because the rain scares all the animals away. Well, let's just say the animals are more nervous because they can't hear me. That's good for me, but it's also bad because rain means that my lures, my animal attractions stuff, like the stuff that I use to attract animals, they can't hear it because of the rain. That really pisses me off sometimes, because yeah, they just can't hear you. So good. So far so good. So weit so gut. Die Sache ist die, man muss sich halt entscheiden, was man in dem Spiel eher macht. Läuft man schneller, um Tiere zu verfolgen, ist aber dann halt eben saulaut. Oder man ist halt eben langsam, aber dafür super leise. Und kein Tier sieht oder hört dich. Weil darum geht es nämlich in dem Game. Man muss silent sein. Das wäre halt das Beste. Hi Krishna. Schön, dass du auch da bist. Hi Krishna. It's good that you're here. So at least I know now that I need to talk English so that you understand me. Delightful. Okay. Krish, did you see my first kill? The first animal that I shot. Did you see that? Because yeah, I'm not doing that again. way too far away from the valley. I thought I would be. I wasn't here. Yeah, sure. But I wasn't sure if someone was watching who was talking English. Also, I played the game yesterday, and that means, yeah, I already explained everything about the game in German, so I think that's okay. that I'm talking mostly English now. I'm also thinking you're the only one watching. So, but it isn't bothering me, so I don't need to switch between German and English all the time. So I'm pretty happy with that. So if you have any questions about the game or any suggestions or something else, just yeah, just say it. So now that you're watching, I can ask you that. Is the sound of the game too loud, or if my voice is too loud and the game is too silent? Just tell me so I can hear it, because I have no idea if there is any problem with the sound. That's a blacktail, but it's female again. And I want at least a moose or something bigger, and I hope it's a male that I will shoot. Well, that's good. Thank you. So, do you have any questions about the game or about something else? Just ask me. I'll try to explain everything about the game. Okay, I think there is actually nothing here except for the one was this a what was that a wapiti or what was that? This black-tailed deer. Oh, now we are coming to want to go? Oh, so I don't have your full attention. Well, that's okay for me. People casually watch my stream because this is, well, a casual game, so it's not that much of a big deal for me. I will definitely try to mention something if something interesting is happening, because yeah, you get a delay. You don't see the live thing. You are like 10 or 10 seconds delayed, maybe a little bit more. Want to hear if I hear some steppy steps? Okay, that is a Roosevelt or Pity. Oh, that's good. That's very good, because I have a lure for them. This is the sound lure that I use for them. Oh, and it is a male. It's a male. Sorry. I didn't know that it will be that loud. Well, the sound that these animals are making is loud, so yeah. The lure has to be also very loud. Bingo! There it is. Let's see if I get a better position so that I can see it coming when it's coming. Because the animals when they hear, that's a coyote. I'm not going to hunt a coyote. When the animals hear the sound of the bait, they will run to me to try to get to the bait, and that's dangerous because some animals can kill you. And the Roosevelt elk is definitely one of them. Especially the male. The male have giant antlers, and I have to be very careful when they come at me. The question is now, do I see the Roosevelt elk before he sees me, or am I get squished? I'm also not sure if the bait will attract males or females. That doesn't... That's not... I don't really know that. There you are. You must be far away. Do you think? Well, you never actually hear the Roosevelt elk screaming, did you? You know, I think, I don't know, but I think they're called wapiti or Roosevelt elk. So I'm not sure if they in which way they are recognized by 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 most of the people. So the game calls them Roosevelt elk. So yeah, but in Germany or in some states or in some countries they are called wapitis. I'm not sure what is correct and what not, so I call them wapiti because it's short. So he must be somewhere up here. Somewhere over there in the bush. It's not that hard to spot them because they are really, really big, so yeah. I'm first going to the tree over there. Then I use the bait again, and then we will see if he shows up. Because I'm not going to the tree line, because he must be in there. But the problem is when I'm going into the tree line, I make noises, and this noise will definitely scare the animal away, and I am not. And I will not risk that. this again. Okay, he's further down there, so he's moving away. Definitely. But there is a chance that he turns around and runs at our direction, and then he, yeah, could attack me. And I'm not want to try that, because I was killed once from a Roosevelt elk. And that was not funny. This is very dangerous because I have no weapon for close range. I can't attack the animal in close range. I need space to use my weapons. Okay. I hate the sound, but I need to use it again. I'm getting the Roosevelt elk or wapiti, but it could be that the animal is already gone because it doesn't answer anymore. Ich hoffe aber nicht. But I don't hope. I hope that it is still somewhere over here. But the last sounds that I heard from it were, well, pretty far away. well, the hunting reserve is pretty big, so they are all around the place, so it's not a big deal when I don't find them here. So I just go somewhere else and then I find them there again. Also, this terrain is pretty hard to maneuver in there, because they can see you from everywhere and hear you from everywhere. So that's pretty, yeah, shit, because if you hunt from uh, if you hunt uphill, you have a very big disadvantage. That's why you need to go uphill. But this game has a lot of the potential of being lucky or unlucky. In this case, I am unlucky. Oh, or maybe I spoke too soon. There are some tracks. And that is a moose, but that's far away. And unfortunately I don't have the baits to attract them. So I need to be lucky that they are lying down or wandering around so that I can shoot them. Nope, the Wapiti is gone. There is also a problem with the behavior of some animals. Some animals are very, very skittish and easy to scare, so you have to be aware of that when you try to get them. As an example, a moose has very good ears, and they hear you from far away. On the other hand, bears have very good eyes, so they see you much easier than they hear. Somewhere over there, the moose made a call. You see the females in groups wandering around, so when there is one in this whole valley, maybe a whole family. don't have much luck today. Okay, you know what? I should just straight up go to the valley. That is a female moose. You know what? Let's do it. Treffer. That was a good shot. That should be a good shot. You see now, when you do one shot, this entire area here is completely outraged. Every animal in this area is now gone. That runs away. And you need to take one good shot at the animal, and then this should be easy. So I got a critical injury, critical hit, and it's running. Blood trail, bleeding middle. The bleeding is not that strong. And there it is. Okay. This moose female weighs... That was the warning call. It weighs 377 kilo. I don't know what this is in pounds, so don't ask me. And yeah, you see, blah blah blah. Because there is another one. That's the warning call from a moose. They warn each other that they are aware that I am here. So they constantly warn each other. When they hear or see me, they warn each other again, and then they run slowly in the other direction. By the way, I should warn you guys, this gun is very loud that I'm using. But that was at least a good, decent shot. I'm happy with that shot. Because, yeah. It was a good shot, it was a good way of made this work. Made a good shot. But I don't think I will complete the mission now. I think we soon move on to another game. Dragon's Dogma, like promised. Yeah. What up, Krishna? That I am impressed by the shot that I take, or what? Well, let us at least try to... Yeah, this one sounds even more ridiculous, but it works. And that's the reason why I'm doing this. Yeah. The other game is, like I said, it's single player, and I freshly bought it for very low price. And well, it's, I think, 8 years old. Oh shit. Second. Oh, it was a moose. I didn't want to shoot another moose. I wanted to now do the mission, or that was whatever. Well, yeah, there wasn't anything to see. There was just something to hear, because you need to listen to your surroundings, because you can hear the animals long before you can see them. So yeah, um, the other game that I wanted to play, we can move to that in a second, because this game has no real story, so it's more like a sandbox game. You don't need to do the missions, but it gives you a lot of money and a lot of experience to get some skills and some perks for your weapons, so that's very good for you. I'm already at level 22. Well, now I should be level 23. Okay, let's see. I got no free points, but I got a perk. Okay. Well, I'm pretty much using only rifles, and I don't have any pistols. I have a shotgun. Okay. I don't have a holographic sign, so I don't need that. So sorry. So I'm investing the last point in better accuracy. This one, when you press shift while you're aiming, you get like a little plus zoom, and your scope steadies better. This one makes the steadying even better. So yeah, forget the moves. Also the sun is setting. Yeah, we moving now to the other game that I talked about. So yeah, see you later in a second. Yeah. I'm I'm also getting something to drink and some other stuff, so yeah. But I still see the chat, so if you want to chat, if you want to talk, you can write something in the chat. No problem, I can read it.
I never came to the beach. I never came to the beach. I stood by the ocean. I never sat by the shore until the
We just do a little bit music here for the until I'm ready. So yeah.
Cause now I'm as free as birds catching the wind. I always thought I would sing, so I never swam. I never went boating, don't get how they are floating. And sometimes I get so scared of what I can't understand. But here I am, next to you. Nothing in this world could ever bring them down. Yeah, they're invincible, and she's just in the background. And she says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. He says I'm talking with a big smile, but they haven't got a clue. Yeah, they're living the good life, can't see what he is going through. They're driving fast cars, but they don't know where they're going. In the fast lane, living life without knowing. And he says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids.
Okay, jetzt müsste es eigentlich laufen. Good. People, now we should be live and running. I have to confess, ich muss zugeben, ich habe dieses Spiel bis jetzt nur auf der Xbox 360 gezockt und da tausende von Male. Aber das macht nichts, denn auf dem PC ist das was ganz Neues für mich. Ich hoffe, ihr habt Spaß an dem Spiel. Dark Arisen, Dragons Dogma. A vast army formed to slay a dragon. I forgot this is way too fast. Another child of many blazes your path. This is, by the way, a tutorial. Not that you...
How dark is gone? Have you a light source?
Yeah. This is Dragon's Dogma, third person. You have
The dragon's roost is just beyond. We should hurry.
this game is made by Capcom, the same guys who made Resident Evil, and the way of collecting items is pretty much the same, the
We
way
near
they
our
are shown.
horizon, the final station of our long struggle.
And this is our
shows itself.
enemy.
It's beyond imagining. Find the edge, Master. Our goal here means certain death. This way. Come, Master. Careful. Rain steel upon it. Strength in numbers, Arisen. Follow me, Arisen.
Well, to your better understanding, the
Gateway to the rift.
the way these games take place is
Go and touch
I
that
am the so-called Arisen. And the Arisen is like a powerful human who has the power to band pawns. You can, let's say, you can raise an army out of
Arisen. Go and touch
so-called
that stone.
pawns.
Our kind is ever ready to fight by the grace of your guidance, Arisen.
Is the dragon for certain?
Yes, these are pawns. The pawns are like humans, but they have no emotions and no own will. So yeah, the
Here's another path, Master.
the pawns are
Is
my
our valor pit against the worm's evil? Or maybe aught here.
my
Let me
dudes,
see.
my
Leave it to me.
my allies in this game.
The vanguard has been slaughtered.
Formidable foe. Stay ever ready as we advance. Are there no other survivors? Come, Master!
Yeah, and this is like this is like the main thing in this game. The main thing in this game there are many different types of how do I explain that? Many different
Come, Master.
kinds of careers. Yeah, and my career is the so-called warrior.
There, Master, snow harpies! Strike it when it alights! A flying beast arisen!
And in this game, you have like certain kinds of monsters that you have to face, and all those monsters have weaknesses and things that make them very vulnerable against certain elements. There are a lot of elements in this game, like fire and ice, and many of those normal enemies are weak against fire. My mage gives all of us weapons that are good against that are blessed with fire. Yeah.
It hates fire!
Now, attack!
Its edge! Now! My fire is on! Stop burning the wings! We cannot stop the worm.
And you see
I heal your wounds.
the mage heals, the
Snow harpy! Lure them down and strike! Now, bring fire!
I'll strike with fire before it recovers!
Take my fire! Tis a troubling foe.
Survivors, let's join them. I'll set its wings ablaze! Strike it when it alights!
Fire, then thy kiss!
Slay them before they can burn them to ash!
Or steel!
Our goal is ahead. Leave it to me. Let's hasten to the dragon's roost.
If you feel a foe is
Arisen!
beyond our means,
This way,
there
sir!
is no shame in fleeing.
The worm awaits beyond, sir. I should be proud to guide you. We've hidden away here, for fear of the beasts all around. But with
Arisen!
We
This
cannot
way,
suffer
sir!
the worm to work any further atrocities.
oh yeah, and these are the biggest enemies that you can see. There are some very big enemies, like this chimera.
Chimera!
This is like a three-staged enemy.
They hold the advantage!
There is the snake, the goat, and the lion. You have to kill them in a certain order to kill them to be effective. Oh shit. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Strike at it with magic!
This is like the weakness. You first kill the snake. Yep. that's the tail. Then you have to attack the goat head, because the goat head is like the caster, the magic, the spell magic. So you have to attack this next. And in the end you kill the lion. Now he wants me.
Ever ready as we advance.
Oh, I run too much. Shit. You see, the yellow, the sorry, I have to concentrate a little bit. Oh shit.
Watch for the ghost magic!
Jetzt, now it's going hectic.
I'll mount the beast and hold it!
Bingo.
Now
That was
choose,
successful.
flee or step forward. Take hold of what lies beyond. Claim mastery over the eternal ring.
So, now that you saw that, we are going to make the main character, and that's me. So yeah. We are obviously male, so we leave that. Yeah, male. Our name is Draco. Yeah, we just leave it like that. Okay, so we need to use that. Draco and my moniker is Dragon. Well, that makes perfectly sense. We name Drac for short. Why not? Whatever. We obviously need to use that. These are the presets for different characters. But to be honest, I am pretty happy with this dude here. Holy shit. Let us use this one, whatever. Well, you see the graphic is a little bit old, so yeah, it's not like there were any good well, I think it's more like 8 or 8 years old or so. So I'm not too I'm okay with the graphics, so I'm not complaining about it because, well, I like the game anyway. First, my friend, you need fucking black hair. And second, a good hairstyle. That looks... Why does it look so... well... And yeah, don't want, in case you asking yourself, yeah, you can use the woman hair too. Believe me, there are some pretty funny avatars out there. I think I use this one, I guess. This is okay. Facial hair. Oops. Let's see, do you have a lighter one? I think I take this one, but of course it's also black. I don't blonde my beard. That would be hilarious. This kind of world, you need a nice beard. Ah, come on. Take this one. Makeup. No, sir. Don't need makeup. Color is okay. Wrinkles. I think I don't have wrinkles. I mean, come on, I'm not that old. Scars. Okay. I don't know, they don't look that good, so I don't think I... no. Oh no, we are good with this. The heights. Well, I'm more like this one. And I'm more like this one. Well, that whatever. I'm not trying to edit that too much, but hey, whatever. This way makes much more sense. They look all the same. Yeah, that looks at least a little bit more human-like. I mean, it's not that everyone looked like a god or something like that. Nope. Back. That's okay. Okay, let's make it like this. Okay, let's go. Yes, I'm ready to play. There he is. I'm trying not to talk too much.
Hear ye! The prophets have spoken, friends. The dragon's return is nigh. Join the honourable Duke's ranks and help us be rid of the fell beast. The day's come to lay down rod and reel and take up the sword.
It's the dragon! Get to the boat! Quickly! Go! Hit the barn!
Oh man. You remember the camera? Yeah. This is how much life this bad boy has. And you see I am not making any kind of damage. Well, that might hurt. Now, those people with, let's just say it's going to be graphic in a second. Just that you know. Dragon's Dogma. The Dark Arisen. yeah, it's time for you to begin your journey as a Risen. But before you can win your heart back from the evil dragon, you need to prepare. Your vocation determines your basic attitude, attributes, viable equipment and skill. Yeah. So there are 3 ground classes or vocations in English. There are the fighter, who is like sword shield, the basic vocation, a melee specialist with attacks and counterattacks, able to cut through any resistance. The strider. This nimble warrior can both mount and attack foes and use a bow to strike from afar. And the mage. A conjurer of magics to heal wounds and target mental weaknesses. Though the mage is like the only one who can heal a certain amount of damage, but he is like absolutely weak for any melee attacks. He's also more like supporter. The strider is more like let's say the strider is more like the one-man army. He can deal a lot of damage. He's like the damage dealer, if you want. And the fighter is like a tank, but he has also some support elements where he can use his comrades to give them a better position, so they can deal more damage. Also, the fighter takes the enemy damage and takes their they use their weapons and their shield to attract the enemy's attention, so the other team members can deal damage. So this is one of the hardest choices, because it's a new game, it's completely new stuff. You don't have anything to do damage or to do anything. You have to choose wisely, because the first class is very important. So on the Xbox I used the strider first, and I think I want to do the same thing again, but I'm really not sure. I don't know. I think I used the strider. You can use. You have like 2 weapons. The primary weapon are daggers. The secondary is the light bow for a good offense. Yeah, that's the thing. You can destroy anything. You're very fast as the strider. Why is that on alt? Why is the bow on alt? What the frick? I need to change that soon. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, you find everywhere stuff. And you have like two different kinds of inventories. Your equipment That means the stuff that you can put on your body. Well, I don't have much, so like armor, clothing, stuff like that. And then you have your inventory. So in your inventory you have like stuff that you can eat or use. Yeah, this herb is like against poison. When you get poisoned, you eat that. You see your life bar. But when you get hurt, your life bar go white and then it goes gray. So yeah, you can heal. You can get healed by your mage a little bit, but most of the damage you only can cure when you take healing items. Yeah, and here you see all kinds of stuff. Tools, materials, special stuff, and here are your equipment again, because this two everything in this game has a weight that you can carry, and your the stuff that you carry manipulates your movement speed and your stamina, because the yellow line is stamina, or well, magic if you want.
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but his heart lies silent.
If you would face me. You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this. I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
Defeating foes and completing quests earns you experience, and each level gained raises all of your attributes. Yeah, you have a few attributes in the game. A few is yeah, it's it's basically I basically underwhelmed this. You have a lot of stuff that you can do. So, in case you're wondering what is this all about, we have to build an quote-unquote army to defeat the dragon and reclaim our heart, because he stole it, and that is something we don't like. We are going to get our heart back, but to do this we can't do that alone. I mean, right now we are the Arisen, but this doesn't mean much, because to the most humans we are just a normal dude. But that will change very soon. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. So let's speak to
You
her.
should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I am worried for you, cuz.
The chief says your injury could be a curse from the dragon. If so, that's not something I know how to heal. There must be a way.
Yeah, so that you know, this girl is mostly our childhood friend, and we know much about her, and we like her very much. So yeah, the game gives here different romances, so we could start a romance, but this is very optional in the game and doesn't mean much. This is our yeah, our home world, our home village. Yeah, and basically this world is full of people, full of NPCs who gives you different quests and different things that you can go after. And it's very cool because you can do all sorts of stuff. You pretty much have a very free world. Well, free quote unquote, because some things you can't really do. But you see in this game you have like a lot of stuff that you can climb on, because my class is the most agile class. So yeah, it's very funny to use this kind of this kind of class, because they make a good amount of damage. Sorry, a good amount of damage, but is still very quick, and I like that about this class. So yeah, you can do like these green quests, but these are not the main quests, because yeah, you need to go to merchants and to inns. In the inns you can restore health and stamina to sleep there in the inn, and you also have a storage where you can put every item in that you can found for later save states, and this is the most particular reason why you should do this. When you complete the game, you can relive this this game. You can do another run, but you get all your items back, and that's very important, because you can use every weapon that you find, and can try out different classes if you want. So that's very cool. You also, I think you can also get new classes in here. I'm not sure.
Banker's Green. What can I do you for?
No, you can. No, in this inn you can only store items and rest.
Take care now.
Well, I am tempted to do more of the game, but I think it's good to make a little break here, so that we yeah, that we just make a little break here and come back in a second, because yeah, I have to do some quick stuff and come back in a minute. Okay, I am back. Let's do this. Sorry that I took so long. I needed to go to use the bathroom and also use some recreate my key bindings because they were shit. Yeah, so this is like the black board, so we can do some stuff like we get experience and gold and do some requests, yeah, just some basic questing. That's nothing really nothing what you have to do, but it is very cool to do that. Yes, for example, you just have to accept these quests, and when you're done with them, you get a reward without delay. So that's why we do all of them, because why not? So I laid my secondary skill on E, and my primary skills are on Q, so I can use them easier. But I just have to remember that I have to push these.
It's a mercy so much of the village was spared.
Okay, who's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen? Who's with me? If you didn't see what happened a few hours ago, yeah, you definitely need to see this, because it was really cool. So this is like a basic merchant who sells a few weapons and a few armories and stuff. So but we are short on gold, so we could buy these, or the short bow. You see here like strength. That's the basic the basic damage that you make, and there is magic, the magic damage that you are making. Because I am not a very magical class, I am not making much magic damage. So yeah.
I only wish I had more to offer.
But I think I will at least buy some green varish, because this is a very good health restoring resource. So definitely get one or two of these. But I don't think that I will. No, that the rest is too much. And we also will find most of the stuff. So yeah, we don't need that.
I was afield the day the dragon struck the shore, but I heard tell you charged it well. I was afield.
No, you don't sell anything? Okay, that's bad. So let's see what the quest... Yeah, here you see the quests that that you need to do. Well, where is the main quest? I think it was somewhere here. So you see, this is the neighborhood. That's the instance where you are right now. Then there is the area, and the area is more like the specific area that you're right now in. So yeah. So, but you can only go as far as the eye can see, and nope. And this is the whole map, so you don't see much here. Oh, okay. And there it comes. That's one of the main things in this game. Just look.
That man you are speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
So, yeah, just that you know, you are able to carry around 3 dudes with yourself. 3 of these pawns. The Pawn Legions are extremely strong warriors who can use any kind of class that you can choose.
The road runs straight from Cassidus to the encampment.
So many of these pawns are very strong and knowledgeable, but this is like the first one that you get. Everyone who starts the game get these dude called Rook.
We'll find weapons and curatives for the road here in the village.
So yeah, they are not very yeah, how I say it, they don't talk much. Normally I could go to this stone, over this stone I can get my dudes in here. So yeah, I go into the realm of the pawns where every one of those guys is, and they are
Why do you suppose the well is sealed?
yeah, very strong, and they talk
This way
a
leads
lot.
out the field.
They talk a lot with you, so I don't talk much about this game because yeah, they talk more than I do.
To the encampment.
This path should see us there.
Yeah. This game is has autosave, but you can save also manually. But this is not. Oh, what the heck is going on? Yeah, yes. When foes seem too much to handle, try gaining levels or obtaining better equipment. Yeah, in this game this happens very often that you
What's that?
yeah, you just took it, didn't you? Yeah, pawns will also collect items. They will take weapons of their tier, and they will take everything they see. But also they use it, because when these guys are having trouble fighting someone, they how do I say it? They use items, usable items. But I also can give them items, and they use it then. I also can give them weapons and armor, so they getting strong, like me. But this is this guy here is a pawn that is just yeah, how do I say it? He was created from someone else, from the game, so I can't give him I can give him stuff, but I can't give him a weapon or stuff like that.
That was far too close.
Wir haben 3 Leute. Hey. Servus.
I'm called Reynard, a traveling sales, but
Jo. Mach mal laut, wer ist denn da alles im Chat, ha? Yeah, sometimes you have a peddler. That mean, also manchmal trifft man eben Leute, die ihre Waren anbieten, und es macht Sinn, sich die Waren anzusehen, weil diese Waren können manchmal nur von ihnen angeboten werden. Das bedeutet also, man hat meistens nicht die Möglichkeit, das in einem Shop zu kaufen. Yeah. What this game theoretically says is sometimes
Goblin! Goblins hate fire! Their kind hates ice and fire both!
what also happens is that the pawns screaming random stuff like what kind of weaknesses the enemies have. That's sometimes very good, but they scream so much stuff around that you sometimes really don't get what is going on.
This road will have us to the encampment ere much longer. We've arrived.
So, perfekt. There's something that really bugs me because you can like change the bow mode. That means you can change like normally you press E and then you have you draw the bow and then you have your skills and this yeah, the secondary skills. So yeah, that really is a little bit, yeah, that makes me a little bit wibbly wonky. So and if you press Q, you have your primary skills for your primary weapon. So left click are fast and light attacks, right
This looks interesting.
is heavy attacks, but they penetrate much better and yeah, they make much more damage. But you're also have special attacks like let's say that's the skills that you unlock. You unlock certain skills and these make certain attacks strong. This is like a staged attack. Wait, no, this one with a kick that finished and it finished with a kick that
Seems this place is home to
that
goblins.
throws enemies around. You have then threefold arrows, so you shoot 3 arrows at once, like this. Yeah, and you see the orange bar that is rising and slowing down, so that means you have like stamina. Let's see what will happen in there.
My knowledge. Can you hear our stone, if memory serves.
Oh ja, nur damit ihr es wisst. Diese Pawns oder Vasallen im Deutschen, die Vasallenlegion ist so groß, dass viele der Vasallen, ja, lauft immer vor, dass viele von den Vasallen auch in der echten Welt herumlaufen. Zum Beispiel der da ist ein echter Vasall und der dahinter auch. Das sind alles Vasallen, die ich theoretischerweise ansprechen könnte und sie mitnehmen könnte auf meine Reise. Aber ihr Level muss halt eben hoch genug sein. Ja. This is the waystone, I think they are called. And in this waystone you can hire and call pawns to help you.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you.
Okay, the rift. Der Rift.
It opens to the Arisen, for they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove this very well, and we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Pray, showing now.
Yeah. Theoretically, this says we should
A rift stone.
to
Strange power emanates from within.
shush to be worth being the Arisen and the leader of the pawns. We need to show them that we mean
Have all
that.
you need? We are in need. We can have your pick. Any you like.
Here, this guy. From this guy, I can learn new
What will it be
skills.
today?
So yeah, I get discipline points for I'm not really sure for what you get discipline. I think it's for like being brave and killing enemies in a very efficient way. So you get discipline points oder Disziplinpunkte. Und man hat halt eben den Rang. Ich bin jetzt halt auf den untersten Rang. Ich bin Level 3. Meine HP ist relativ niedrig. Das ist normal aber für einen Strider, also für einen Streicher. Und wie man hier sieht, steigen Defense und Offense mit jedem Level. So with every level my stats go upward. So I would say yeah, I would say we take this one so that we make more, yeah, confirm. Yes. So Scarlet Kiss is on the left mouse button, the threefold arrow is on the left mouse button, and then we take the trail shot to the right mouse button. Perfect.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Good. Discipline points can be spent to learn useful arguments and skill. Yeah. Skill and augments must be enabled in order to make use of them. So to make this easy for you, you can like gain a lot of
Shall we search the area?
The beast comes! Hurry!
oh, I almost forgot that. So that you understand that
There may be prowling monsters about.
in this game you get for your
All ready for battle?
how do I say it? when you get a lot of skills and arguments, but these you can only use 3 for your primary weapon and 3 for your secondary weapon. So you have like 12 different skills, but you can only use 3 of them at one time. So you need to figure out what do you use against what enemies. So yeah, you need to carefully decide what do you use. So for this enemy, I changed my in the right way. So you will see. So for you guys at home who has no idea what it is, this is a Cyclops. Oh shit. Nope, nope, nope.
It's our chance! Attack its leg!
Yes. Okay, I need to learn the selection of my bow stuff. Ah, shit. Okay, I have to watch my stamina. Good night. Well, you can imagine what is the weak point of this creature. It's of course the eye. So yeah, this has some Shadow of the Colossus vibe. So that's very funny. This is like the weak point of this monster. The neck. And yeah, his eye. This was quite nice.
Was a close break, that. Let us return to the encampment.
Oh yeah, and you need to pick up the stuff that the animals, the enemies, let fall down, because your weapons, you can improve your weapons.
We've done as asked. Let us go and give word of it. Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand
So
Strike.
you do that with stuff that you find by your enemies.
Shall we search the area?
yeah, they talk about this dude here who gives you yeah, stuff that the inn needs.
With that, your trial is complete. You are the Arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt. Now, I bid you select a companion for the journey ahead. They shall serve you and you alone, to share in your hardships and aid you in every endeavor.
So that you now understand that the Arisen is able to get a companion. The the only pawn that you can't exchange for another one. This is the this is the one that this is the one pawn that will always be with you the whole game. So you have to, yeah, make sure that you like the dude that you name. So in my other game, I used always the gender thing. I am when I am a male, my character is a male, my pawn will be a female. If I am a female, the pawn will be a male, so that always is changing. And this is no exception. So I choose that it will be a female. Let me think. Chat, how should we name this character? Wait, how many people are watching? Well, 1 or 2 people watching right now. So, how should we name this character? Whoops. Lieber Chat, wie sollen wir diesen Charakter denn nennen? Ah, Moment, ich glaube, ich hab was. Keine Presets. Ich finde der Preset ist ganz okay. Die haben die Haarfarben ganz schön verändert hier. Ganz schön freakige Haarfarben haben die dabei. Well, the hairstyle is pretty much not really something that is very important. It's basically not, because you can't see the you can't really see the hair under all this under all their weapons and armor and stuff. You can't see them really, so that's the problem. Why is this always important? It's not important, to be honest. Okay, I think that's good enough for me. Oh yeah, this is really, really not easy. Now you have to... Now you have to... to confirm what type of uh, 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 um, what type of personality your what kind of yeah, what kind of how they perform on the battlefield. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. How they fight, how they look after you and your crew. Do you want someone who is supporting? Do you want someone who is protecting? Do you want someone who makes just damage and kill everyone and everything around you? So that's very important, to be honest. But you can you can customize that later on. But it costs a lot.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
Yes. From this day on, everyone, every man and every woman of the Pawn Legion will fight for me when I am strong enough for them. So I show you the rift. This is like the key major element of this game. In the rift, there is a group that is gathering around in the rift so that I can see them. My yeah, blah blah blah. My major or my own pawn is always by my side. I can't say, hey, I want to exchange him with another one. That's not doable. Here you see Rook. Rook is level 6. He will stay on our side. I want another one in the group so that we have a full group of people. You can see these people who are coming here. I can go to them and send them away, or I can say, hey, I want this pawn to be a favorite one, so that I can talk to him later.
Yes, Arisen.
I can see the details. I can see which level he is, and people can. Normally, you have a online rank, so you can give people away, but I'm playing offline. And you can send them away. I mean, you can determine what do you want to do with them? Oh, hi Krish. Krishna, this game is from I think 2010, so it's 8 years old. But also I don't think I have the highest quality, but like I said, the game has not that much quality, that much depth. It definitely needs a little bit of an HD um, uh, mod, but this game does not be nice with mods. So yeah. So yeah, here you can see how much knowledge this pawn have about specific enemies, but there are so many unknown enemies for me, so yeah.
Yes, Arisen.
Most of the pawns cost some called rift credits. I have 9,
If you
but
should ever need anything else, do not hesitate to let
but the how do I say it? The pawns who are under my level or on my level are free. Yeah, they're for free. But if I want to take a pawn that is a higher level, so you see the price is high. And the maximum level is like 99 plus. Oh, the level goes much higher. Okay, forget it. Shit. That was a dumb idea. So yeah. Here you see the pawns are listed by their names and by their class. I can also say I want a strider and I want a female strider if I want to do that, but there are some specific stuff they can do, some specific skills, but all of them has only one skill, so I have to be very distinguish what I take with me. So we are one bowman, one mage, and one fighter. I think I will take another mage. Good. I now summoned one there she is. I summoned another
Yes, Arisen.
pawn and I take her
I am
in the
honored
group
to travel with you.
so that we are a full group. Perfect. Yeah. I can also take re-summon other ones, but now we are a full team of people. So if you guys have questions about the game, just answer me. Just
a master and his pawn.
Ask them.
You'll be quite the force come the day. Mine, I can help.
Oh yeah, this guy is now going to give us instruction about how to use the guys, how to organize them and stuff. Yeah, this is we have to do this tutorial. No, we don't have to do this. I think I will do this later.
This area. What purpose do you suppose this
closed. Seems we need dispensation to pass.
So yeah, you see they talk a lot. There is a lot going on the screen. I can close all this. I can fully control my HUD, so that's not an issue. If I don't want all this chit chat, I can
I fear I've not to say, Arisen.
yeah, I can close all of that. So let's see if I can learn any new skills. Oh yeah, biting wind is very useful. So you see here I can give my pawn also new stuff that he can use, like shield strike and sport play, but since she is just arrived, she has not much discipline points. So Krish, what did you say? Did I hit you well? No, of course not, but I had you in mind. Best reaction.
Have your pick, any you like. Come again soon.
Well, of course, I don't know if the class as a warrior is suitable for you, but whatever. This is just a good something good for the team. Because we need a damage dealer, and I will say that you are the damage dealer.
Ever a pleasure. Oh there, been some time, hasn't it? Enough time, dear. Now, let us talk of business.
This guy, as an example, can enhance your enchant your weapons. That's what I said earlier.
Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look.
And this is the stuff that you can use. These materials you can use to enhance your weapons. This is all enhancement stuff. Yeah, used as material for weapons and armor. But you can find all this stuff in out there in the world. So you better don't buy this stuff, because it's a absolute waste of money to do that. So yeah, we could buy some stuff from this dude for us, or for Lewis. some of the armor is just for a specific type of uh, class made. So, as example, this metal greaves are just for here you see it, for the strider, the fighter, the warrior, and the magic knight, which is, by the way, one of my favorite classes, and I think I will play this class again in the late game. Not much because of the kind of skills that he has, more like because he looks absolutely stunning. So we buy some better weapon and we use them, we equip them, and go back. Yeah, the thirsty sword. Or this one. Let's see if you can sell something
Let us
first.
talk.
Okay, there's not much to... Yeah, the beast steak is completely useless for us. This one cures poison, but we don't will... most of the stuff is more like for combining things, so yeah, you can combine some stuff, but this is not very usable, and most of your weapons are not worth that you really have to enchant them, because you get so much freaking stuff through your adventures, so that's not the reason why you should do this. Also, you get so many freaking new stuff in every day, every time you do something, so yeah.
Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look at my...
But some stuff you should definitely save and do it in the storage, because that's what it's there for. Oops.
We can safeguard you. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Because especially the materials are very, very important, and what you should what you should know is that your except for my main pawn, every other pawn takes his stuff when I exchange him with another one. He takes the stuff with him. So, that's not so cool.
I aim to linger here. Still, I'll not stay on. Now, let us talk of business.
us talk. Now, let us talk.
Good. That should be enough. This game has day and night cycle, but when night hits, you definitely need to take a lantern with you, because night in this game is freaking dark, I tell you. Yeah, so I think we end it here then, because it's time, I think, that we, yeah, I'm pretty tired and my throat is a little bit sore, and I think we leave it here now. Danke für all diejenigen, die mir zugeguckt haben. Thank you guys that you were interested in the stuff that I did, and I hope I see you next time. I think I will do another stream at Saturday, and this is, I think, the last stream that I will do then. So yeah, thanks. Thank you everyone for your time and your interest. I hope we see us soon in the future. See ya.